Hi, my name is Lou, and I'm a volunteer DEI worker and member of the Atheopagan Society. Today I'm here to talk about the theme of this full moon, which is inclusion. Being one of the 13 Atheopagan Principles, inclusion is something that many of us take for granted or expect it to just be an automatic action, something that just happens by default. Then all of a sudden, it doesn't, and that is often the moment when we realise that someone, maybe not always ourselves, but a friend, a family member, or somebody else that we care about within our wider community, has been excluded or has been made to feel they are less than or other. When you've never been routinely othered by people around you, it's very easy to fall into this false pretense that you'll be automatically included and assume that those you care about will also be included and have their needs met. It can be quite a shock to the system when you suddenly are faced with a lack of inclusivity. As a disabled person myself, the only way that many of those in my community have come to see how inaccessible both the physical built environment is for me and the attitudes of others is by witnessing my interactions with them and seeing the barriers which I face, be they physical, systemic or attitudinal. Yet removing those barriers has allowed me to have the same access and achieve the same goals as my non-disabled peers. But what does inclusion mean? It means going beyond one-off tokenistic gestures, leaving tolerance behind and aiming higher, for acceptance, becoming truly embracing of the diversity life has to offer. But in doing so, we have to keep learning, keep listening to those with the lived experience, and keep advocating and elevating the voices of marginalised communities. We also have to take action within our own practice and daily lives, not just use words. We have to make our meetups accessible, both physically and financially. Take into consideration that childcare is a luxury not afforded to all, and make our rituals inclusive of gender non-conforming people by using it or they to talk about nature, the universe, and so forth. So during this next full moon, take the time to think about where and how in your life you include people who are LGBTQ+, people from different marginalised ethnic backgrounds to yourself, those from different age groups, disabled people, those from different countries, people who practice different religions, and those who come from different socio-economic backgrounds to yourself. Stop and take some time to think about the richness that comes into your life from the inclusion of diverse groups of people, and start to think about the ways, big or small, whatever feels right for you, to further your acceptance of inclusivity towards embracement. Have a wonderful full moon.